Okay, guys, so for question and answer number 2, somebody from the Vet Titans arena is asking me about how to buy BSV. I'm not going to lie, it's a serious pain in the ass. They removed it from all the major exchanges, so you got to set up an account with somebody like Rock Wallet, or maybe that exchange over in Britain that we were talking about, that whatever that one was in the last episode where I was showing all the exchanges. You just got to find somebody who carries BSV. If you go to CoinMarketCap website and type in BSV and then scroll down, it'll show you what exchanges carry it. But I think Rock Wallet's the simplest. You can download it on your phone and just do it from your phone. But now here's the shitty part. You then have to get like a cold wallet, and you have to get it off the exchange, especially if you're going to have a lot of money in it. You got to get it off the exchange, and it's really spooky. Like it'll make you sick messing with this stuff, transferring it to the cold wallet and not knowing what's going on and blah blah blah. So it's like you almost got to find somebody you really trust, like really really trust, to show you how to do it and walk you through it, because it can get kind of complicated. But you got to go buy a physical cold wallet, which is like a Ledger or something like that, cold wallet, to transfer it to, something along those lines. There's different companies that make it, and those are a few $100 a piece. So if you're, all I'm doing is, if a person's already getting into crypto and they're like, oh, I'm going to go buy Bitcoin, I'm basically enlightening you that if you're going to buy Bitcoin and transfer it to a cold wallet, you may as well consider BSV as well, is all I'm saying. If you're not going to go through all that stuff and you're only going to mess with the ETFs, be advised, if all of a sudden Bitcoin gets ruled as a security and BSV gets ruled as the commodity, okay, I think my crystal ball says Bitcoin BTC would take a dive when that day occurs. So, just being blunt, I'm just trying to tell you guys what I can see happening, even though I'm an advocate that there's going to be a change up here. Don't get me wrong, they might do BTC for a while, take BTC up to $1 million, and then tank it back down to nothing. Okay, who knows? You see what I'm saying? So, but eventually I think BSV is going to fly. Is it this month? Is it this year? Is it 3 years from now? I don't know. But all I know is if I can buy something for $26 and I think it's worth every penny of what current Bitcoin is, I'm going to buy some. That's all there is to it. So I don't think that Craig Wright is Satoshi Nakamoto. I think that the whole thing is either rigged by the elites, where the intelligence agencies built this whole thing, and he's just the quote-unquote puppet face to this whole thing to make ridiculous claims. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the guy's smart. I think he was a fool to say that he was Satoshi Nakamoto. Like, if you really were Satoshi Nakamoto, you wouldn't want to tell anybody that you were. That's the thing. All that he would have to do if he was even half as intelligent as I am, okay, I'm just being blunt here, if he wanted to prove that BSV is the way, he would have said, when the judge and jury and everybody asked him to transfer some coins from such a wallet to such another wallet, he would have said, I am not Satoshi Nakamoto, or whatever the fuck the name is. However, I believe that this is what Satoshi wants to exist, and therefore, let's broadcast what your request is publicly across the world, and don't be surprised if that request is fulfilled, which is Satoshi giving a nod that he agrees that BSV is the way to go. That's what an intelligent person would have done. Craig Wright wasn't that intelligent. I'm just being blunt, guys. I'm not saying the guy's a dumbass, because obviously he's like a doctor and everything, but, the people who act super eloquent to try to impress you how intelligent they are, I learned a long time ago I'm usually smarter than they are. I'm just being blunt. And they're like, oh, he's an idiot because he doesn't know how to censor what he has to say. You'd be surprised how much I censor. And when why I'm doing what I'm doing with this whole Corvette thing. This is ridiculous. When we have cars that have ticking motors and filling up with gasoline and all these different things, and the oil, I'm not just going to sit here and talk politely every day, especially when I'm getting banned from groups back when I used to talk politely. Okay. So, this is what it is. General Motors earned this one. See ya.